I'm Kenny Lattimore, and you're watching Black Butterfly Media Television.
Good evening and welcome to Black Butterfly Media's coverage of the 2015 Memphis Black Expo VIP Welcome to Memphis reception featuring Kenny Lattimore. I'm your host for this evening, Kenon Walker, and we will be getting all of the red carpet interviews tonight, including Mr. Lattimore himself. We'll also get best-selling author Omar Tyree, as well as many, many others. We are right here at 926 East McLemore, right on the corner of College and McLemore, home of Stax Records, now the Stax Museum of American Soul Music. It's going to be a historic evening from a historic place. You guys make sure you stay tuned. All right, Black Butterfly Media Television, we are here with the legend himself, Mr. Kenny Lattimore.
Thank you.
How you doing, sir?
I'm great.
Welcome to Memphis.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, is a happy birthday in order?
It is.
It is your birthday today, right?
Birthday today, too. So what a way. What a way to celebrate your birthday.
Happy birthday from Memphis and Black Butterfly Media Television.
Thank you very much.
All right. You've been gone incredibly too long.
Okay.
R&B has missed you. Good R&B has missed you, but you are back now.
I am back now. I spent a number of years, had to really give to my son.
Mm-hmm.
He is 12 today. We have the same birthday. And it took a minute to just get the foundation laid for him to allow Daddy to be back on the road fully.
Mm-hmm.
I think a couple times I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to do it again, and it was like, nope, you need to just stop for a minute. And but now we are back. Anatomy of a Love Song comes out this Tuesday, April the 14th. I'm real excited about it. The Love Me Back single has been embraced with so much love. It's overwhelming. It really, really is.
Outstanding single. I saw the video a little bit earlier today. You know what I mean? Impressive video, and the time spent away obviously was well worth it because the quality of this music that you're bringing back to us is much appreciated. So I cannot wait to hear the new album.
Well, it's interesting. I guess the time away was spent really living life.
Mm-hmm.
And when you really lived, whether it's the ups and downs, ins and outs of it, you authentically can come back and talk about it. So I feel like there's more to say. There's more to give, and I'm in a great space. So I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, yes sir. Now, with you being a pioneer of great R&B music, I mean, because right now it's a lot of what they call R&B out there, but this is not quite what I grew up on. It's not quite what feeds our spirit. For you to be a pioneer of R&B music, what does it mean for you to be honored right here at this location? It's at 926 East McLemore, home of Stax Records, Otis Redding, Sam and Dave, Isaac Hayes, the list goes on. What does it mean for you to be honored here?
It means that I am standing on the shoulders of legends, and that maybe I'm doing something right, to keep the legacy alive. And it is one of the greatest feelings I could ever have. When it was mentioned to me, I was like, for real? I was like, for real? That's how, I feel like a kid. It's like a kid who is on a super amazing amusement park trip or something. It's just a beautiful time.
Right. Well, speaking of kids, if I'm not mistaken, did you get a chance to enjoy a performance from the Stax Music Academy kids?
I did, and they were so impressive. We got a chance to really have some intimate conversation. The parents were there, and walking into a room like that, I know that God has blessed me to actually give to them and to just talk about what the purpose of all of this is, and a lot of it is about them, their confidence being boosted. I mean, music and education going together does so much for the soul and for their esteem and how they approach life, how they present themselves. So I had an exchange kind of going with them that was very inspirational for me. So I think I came out. I went to give, but I got a lot out of being there with them.
Right. Yeah. Well, brother, once again, it's an honor to meet you. I've been a fan of yours, for as long as I can remember, and I'm so excited to see that you're back. I cannot wait to hear the new album. All right, Black Butterfly Media Television, we are here, back here at the Memphis Black Expo. Now, You are one of the sponsors of this event, Brinson Tax Service.
I am not one of the, I'm a presenting sponsor, a partner of the Memphis Black Expo, yes, sir.
Well, and tell me, why is it so important that we put these type of events on?
Well, it's always good for us as a people to see ourselves in a positive atmosphere. You know, people driving down the street right now see all of this spectacle going on. They're like, what's going on? And to see good things go on and positive things go on, let them know, people know that there are good and black businesses that are out there that are putting out a good product, that are profitable, and we support the community. I think that is so vital to give back. I think that's one reason why my business has been blessed with our infancy. We've only been in existence 5 years, but here we are presenting the Memphis Black Expo at this level. And we've grown to that, and it's because I believe that we've always believed in putting back into the community. If you're making money off of them, you should put back, give something back to the community. That's my belief, and that's what I believe in how we've run this company.
Absolutely right, and as you mentioned, giving back to the community is important. Here at the Stax Museum of American Soul Music, and as well as the Soulsville Foundation, of course, that's what they're all about. It's putting back into the kids with the Stax Music Academy, and as well as the Soulsville Charter School. So why was it so important to you to have this event here?
Well, a lot of these decisions I don't make. I allow Ms. Boyd to have free reign. She is so knowledgeable about where to do, what to do, who to invite, and I let her do what she's good at, and I do what I'm good at. All I do is they tell me where to be and what to do, you know, pretty much. But when it comes to taxes, I feel like I'm pretty good, but when it comes to all of this, I just kind of go where they tell me to go. And I don't try to muzzle her and her creativity, and I just let her show and financially back her creativity, and it's paying off. Every year gets greater and greater.
Well, that's how God works. That's how God works. Even when you're blessed with such opportunity, it's important to give back to those who are trying to do similar things. So the fact that you've linked up with the Memphis Black Expo, it's appreciated. I want to thank you for the work that you do, especially with the tax service. If you need your taxes done, you need to go to Brinson Tax Service. Right? Don't go to some of these other places. Don't care anything about the community. You go to Brinson's Tax Service. Right? Thank you again for all the work that you do. Yes, ma'am.
My fifth time being out here.
Fifth time in Memphis?
Yeah. I like you all black too, man. That's
thank
cool.
you, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Ready? All right. Black Butterfly Media Television. We are back with the national, worldwide best-selling author Omar Tyree. How you doing today, sir?
Doing good, man. It's good to be in Memphis. It's a good day. You know, it's warmed up a little bit. It was cold when I got off the plane this morning, so I said, I hope it's going to get warm. And now we're doing the interviews. We're in front of the Stax Museum, and we're going to have a good weekend.
Speaking of which, as you mentioned, we are here live at the Stax Museum of American Soul Music. This is the original location of Stax Records. What does it mean for you to be here? Seeing as how so many legends and so many greats came right here from this corner.
Well, I tell you what, I saw that Cadillac that Isaac Hayes drove in there. I'm talking about I had to take pictures of that and just dream about it. You know, all the outfits and costumes. And it looked like Richard Pryor had some albums from Stax too. So I didn't know that. So that's brand new for me. So it's good to be here. Always good to suck up some of your history and to have a bigger part of your culture to be able to talk about. So it's good to be here, man. I'm going to take some more pictures inside and we're going to have a good night. Yeah.
Now, I read somewhere, correct me if I'm wrong, that originally you were studying to be a pharmacist. Okay. Is that correct?
That's right.
And how did you make the transition from pharmacist to best-selling author?
Realistically, I was the typical urban boy that wanted to play football. And so I was a bad boy in football, man, and I went to University of Pittsburgh to play ball, but there's no major called football. So you had to pick a major. My mother was a pharmacist, and I saw what she did and how she, dressed up every day, and she had a good paying job. So I said, okay, I can be a pharmacist. I'm good at math and science. And so I started off with the math and science to become a pharmacist. Found out I had a skill in writing and telling stories, and then I end up, jumping out of pharmacy to go ahead and become a journalist, and then write novels and what have you. But I still have more science and math credits than I have in journalism credits, because for the most part, you're taking 18, 19 credits a semester, and I did that for my first 2 years, and then I only had 2 more years to finish up, and with journalism, I only had to take 12, 15 credits, and so on my resume, I still have more math and science credits than I do journalistic credits. So it's amazing that you go from being in pharmacy to literature and English, but that's what I've been able to do.
Okay, well, it's to any aspiring young authors out there. I mean, right now, of course, a lot of the street novels are a lot of the craze, that people are really turning out into the bookstores to go get. What advice would you give to that person who feels like they have an idea, they're sitting at home, I have a story, but I don't know how to put it in place, how to make my idea come to fruition? What advice would you give to the young authors out there?
Well, on the idea, writer's right. I tell people that all the time. You can't think about it, dream about it, plan it. You have to do it. Okay, but then once you do it, now you have to market it. You got to promote. You got to be a person that's willing to speak, to talk to people, to advertise, travel and go places. I'm gonna pull out this card right here I've been using for years, and stuff like this, where I got all my daggone books on one card, then I got my picture on the backside. So you got to learn how to market. You know what I mean? You got to know how to hustle. Now, when we coming from the East Coast in Philadelphia, I have D.C., Baltimore, Philly, New Jersey, and New York, and you got a lot of people, and all that's within 3 hours driving, all the way down to Virginia. And so in that area, I was in a perfect area for hustle. But you got to have your own ideas. You got to get yourself out there. Unless you're going to hire somebody, you got to learn how to do it yourself. So individuals got to take that marketing class if they need to, come out that shell and start talking about your work, who you are, and how many people you want to attract to yourself and your project.
You heard it from the man himself, the best-selling author Omar Tyree. There's no excuse. If you have the passion, if you have the drive, and you have the hustle, get out here and make it happen. That's how he did it. Don't be scared to market yourself. Black Butterfly Media Television, we are back, and we are here with Shan Williams, Miss Black Tennessee herself. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be here that I'm literally shaking, and I'm not one to get nervous, so I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Have you ever been here to the Stax Museum of American Soul Music?
Never been to the Stax Museum. Everything this weekend is an experience for me, so I'm experienced just as everyone else is.
I'll tell you what, I know there's right now there's a lot of young girls that are watching this interview right now. They're looking at you, they see the crown, they see how beautiful you look this evening, and they're like, how can I do that? How can I step out there? What moves do I need to make? If you had to give any of these young girls out here advice on how to maybe walk in the same path that you're walking in, what advice would you give them?
The biggest advice that I would give black girls out right now is to understand that our black is beautiful. Once we capture that concept and understand that our black is beautiful, that is the first move to moving into pageantry, moving into education, anything of that nature, is to understand our black is beautiful. And when we understand and capture that concept, we will understand that all black lives matters.
See, did you hear that? See, black is beautiful and classy. Do you understand? You see how classy she looks? I mean, if you feel like it's in your destiny to be on a stage and to be Miss Tennessee, you can do it. You can do it. You heard it here first.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready to get this thing started? All right, I'm gonna need y'all to make some major noise like some history is being created up in here tonight. So y'all ready to get this started? All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for my girl, Aisha Raison.
Stop like this, stop like this. Oh, you just run across my mind. 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 I know that I won't keep this fear going. I might see St. Peter too soon, but I know that's impossible because gas stinks, fear heightened, too broke to buy. No dose, much less an industrial strength sleeping pill. Yet all in all, I know you heard me without listening. You like
me without loving me. You touched me without feeling me. And that's the part that hurt me without consciously harming me. See, you are that savior that pulled me out of the depths of hell, only telling me, save yourself. I don't need your kind of love contaminating my heart. My punishment for yearning for this non-feeling menage a trois, and I know that this isn't right, so now I gotta throw myself back into my job, my life, and even this poem that's even so personal that anybody can feel it, like messing with a hoodaddy that isn't even right for the picking. With shouts of pain, traces of tears, and misguided intuition that maybe if I let you get in deeper, you'll say you love me, or maybe if I scream a little bit louder, you'll think you want me, or he told me that this wouldn't hurt, so why does it hurt? What does it hurt? Why does this hurt? Well, I guess it's where I get let somebody touch, play, and move on in with no type of love, no type of sense of love of us, but of them. And again, I began to think, and again, I began to think, like, you just run across my mind, you just run across my mind.
And I want y'all to give it up for Shenea.
It's cool outside, you need a fan and all that stuff, we got you. Get yourself together, girl. Somebody's pastor is here tonight. We got a couple of people off the deacon board. We got somebody from the motherboard. We're gonna need you to keep together.
I have something for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Go ahead, girl. Give a shot. Happy birthday.
the CEO of the Soulsville Foundation.
All right.
Absolutely proud partner of the Memphis Black Expo. All right. We're really excited to have you here tonight in the infamous Stax Museum of American Soul Music, and we're here to honor Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter, Mr. Kenny Lattimore. All right. We're honored to have you here, sir. Thank you so much. Just quickly, the Soulsville Foundation actually has 3 subsidiaries, one of them being the Stax Museum of American Soul Music. The other is the Soulsville Charter School, which is right across the campus here. We have 640 students in there, grades 6 through 12. Why we're so different is that they have 100% graduation rate.
Amen.
That's right, God's good. As well as a 100% college acceptance rate. So So Nashata Brown, who's the director over there, just really excited to have her. And then third, of course, last but not least, is the Stax Music Academy. The Stax Music Academy is actually our after-school and summer music program. Actually helps keep the Stax legacy alive. And I want to thank Mr. Lattimore. He spent time with those children today. When he walked in the room, those kids' eyes were like, oh my God. So, I mean, he took time to do a Q&A with them and really talk to them about the industry, to really help them understand and continue to inspire them. So I'm just so grateful for you doing that. Thank you. Now let's move on to this award presentation. Actually, we're here, you know, you're the 2015 honoree, and we want to present you with the Lifetime Achievement in Soulful Music Award. Particularly for your substantial contributions throughout your career, your significance in lifetime achievement in performance, excellence, as well as your support of soulful music. I want to recognize you also for your humanitarian and educational efforts and care for the youth and in the arts, but most of all, your integrity in the music industry. And that is very, very important. So proud of you, but most of all, I want to thank you for your great spirit. Thank you. Just a little background on Mr. Lattimore. Growing up in Washington, D.C., Lattimore was raised on gospel music and such R&B pop icons as Chaka Khan, Marvin Gaye, Donny Hathaway, and Stevie Wonder. His freshman year at Howard University gave way to Mr. Lattimore becoming the lead singer for R&B group Mannequin. Signed to Epic, the group released the single I Wanna Ride, produced by the Gap Band's Uncle Charlie Wilson. All right. Hailed by the New York Times as a modern soul man, Grammy Award-nominated singer-songwriter Kenny Lattimore is climbing the charts once again with another hit in the making, Love Me Back. The simple feel-good track is the lead single from Lattimore's 7th solo album, Anatomy of a Love Song. It's coming out April 14th. April 14th, go buy it! Go buy it! The project is the first release from the singer's E1 Music distributed Sincere Soul Records. And as the CEO of the Soulsville Foundation and partner of the Memphis Black Expo, I have the honor and privilege to award you with the Lifetime Achievement Award in Soulful Music. May you continue to touch and inspire and continue to spread love, soul, and peace.
Hello, Kenny. Happy birthday. Yes, it's an honor to be here to honor you. You're such a pioneer in our industry. Yes, you definitely are. And my father, Ben Tankers, would love to be here tonight, but he's on tour. But one thing he said as a pioneer is that I honor Kenny because he has definitely trailblazed the way. So we just want to thank you and keep doing what you're doing. Stay fly to your D.I.E. Yes!
All right, well, listen, man, happy birthday. Thanks for all that you do. It's a pleasure to be here to honor you for Lifetime Achievement. And so we just speak blessings on you. And, man, the best is yet to come. Keep doing what you're doing.
ready for the expo tomorrow? So ready to kick this off. Well, again, I can't really thank you enough for celebrating my birthday too. And making it really special for me. I'm on the road promoting this album, so I'm away from generally my family, and I'm away from everybody for another 2 weeks. So this really means a lot to me. It really does. I appreciate your love. Amen.
Well, there you have it. It's been an outstanding evening with the 2015 Black Expo. Welcome to Memphis Party featuring Kenny Lattimore. Man, what an evening. We had a Lifetime Achievement Award presented to Mr. Lattimore himself. Darren Henson's in the house. You have, of course, Calvin Stovall, CEO of the Soulsville Foundation. Man, what an evening. So make sure that you support this event. We need to keep putting our money and our attention and our resources behind events just like this. But that's all for tonight. So signing off for Black Butterfly Media Television, I'm your host for the evening, Kenon Walker. See you guys next time.